think you won't do it, but they're so slick. They just take you and you go with them, and then you just regret it.
Only on KSL, a West Jordan woman falls for a $20,000 scam that even police say was incredibly convincing. Tonight, that woman sounding the alarm to keep others from being taken.
And she spoke exclusively to news specialist Dan Rascone, who is live in Draper. And Dan, this scan must have been very, very sophisticated.
Yes, it was very sophisticated, and it's amazing what these crooks come up with. They actually got onto her computer, on her screen, pulled up her bank account, and made it appear as though they just deposited accidentally $20,000 into her account. She admits there were a lot of red flags there, but it was so convincing. She went and got cash she thought she owed them.
We're going to FedEx office.
A time of excitement.
It's a lot of money.
And emotion.
I don't sleep at night.
For 79-year-old Linda Hermanson.
Here we are.
As she goes to pick up a life-changing delivery at the FedEx store in Draper. It all started back in January when a virus alert popped up on her computer screen.
So I clicked on it.
She follows the promptings and soon gets a phone call.
He asked if he could access my screen, and hesitantly I said yes.
Linda says the man then fixed the viruses and convinced her to buy a 3-year service plan. 1 month later, he calls back saying the company is going out of business and needs to refund her 2 payments of $200. He pulls up her bank account on the computer and makes it appear like she's transferring the money to her account from his account.
So I put $200, and all of a sudden the figure came up, $20,000. He added the zeros.
The caller then pulls up Linda's bank account showing a $20,000 deposit.
And showed me, he said, see, it's already deposited in your account, the $20,000.
The man tells Linda she could just pay him $19,500. He then tells her how to wrap the cash and send it through FedEx. Fortunately, her daughter found out what was happening and called FedEx, which intercepted the delivery.
I'm shaking.
Are you?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Which brings us back to here. Linda is getting her money back. FedEx deposited her cash and cut her a check.
That's $19,500 that I got back. I'm so glad. I am so happy.
What a relief.
Look at me shake.
It was very close. I mean, it's a large amount of money.
Sergeant J.C. Holt with West Jordan Police are investigating the case.
It was very methodical, it was very calculated, very sophisticated, really. And so they're getting better. They're getting better at it. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not right.
Yeah, police say they tracked that address of the package to an Airbnb in California, so they have no idea who's behind this. The detective even talked to the suspect, they say, and he wasn't even fazed because he was using an internet phone and appeared to be out of the country. So good word of warning for all out there. Back to you guys in the studio.
That is so unnerving. Dan Rascone in Draper tonight. Thank you, Dan.